Everybody wants a Hollywood smile. But at what cost? All right, so we're going to check out this video about veneers. Now, I actually wanted to get veneers. I was considering it, but I saw what happens to people and I was like, yo, that's crazy. But I still thought, I mean, people are still doing it, right? So it can't be that big of a deal, that this happens, permanent damage to the teeth. Then I saw this video and it freaked me out, and I'm definitely not getting veneers. But let's check this out. How to get the Hollywood smile. And let's react to it.
I saw this article here on Yahoo News, and it's about young influencers having their teeth ground down to place crowns on them so they look better. And what really worried me about this was it almost seemed to be a rite of passage. Now, I first saw this on social media with Katie Price, aka Jordan, where she had had her teeth ground down to stumps, basically, so that she could have crowns fitted on them. And she's a lot older. She's, I don't think, a good representation of what we would describe as normal. And now I see this article in Yahoo News about a lot of young influencers who are having this done. And what really worried me the most when I saw this is the way that one seems to have had it done as an 18th birthday present. So clearly her parents paid for her to have these, effectively her teeth destroyed. Don't imagine this is different. You are destroying your teeth.
So this is the part of it that scared me. When I first saw the process of getting veneers and what they do to your teeth, that just freaked me out. But to hear a doctor
to have this done, and this is no rite of passage, this is nothing trivial. You are literally ruining your teeth to have this done. And there are alternatives. They're called fins that can be placed on top of the teeth to make them look slightly better. But you've got to understand that these things need to be replaced. They're going to need to be replaced about every 10 to 15 years, depending on how good the operator. There's some brilliant operators, you're going to pay for that, who could probably make them last longer. But let's say they're needing to be replaced every 10 to 15 years. And there's likely to be complications.
He's an orthotropic doctor, which is, it's a doctor that focuses on facial development. But okay, let's keep going because this is creepy.
You're likely to get, you're having this done on several teeth. You're likely to get an infection or a fracture, or one of them's going to fall off, and you'll never quite replace them with exactly the same colour again. And this means that every time they're redone, you increase the chance of literally losing one of the teeth. And if you're going to have this done at 18 years or old, or when you're young, the chance of you those teeth lasting your whole life is slim, and you are highly likely to end up with dentures, and that great deal of bone loss and facial effect.
So here's why it's scary, right? Imagine if you have to replace it every 10 to 15 years, right? So if you're 18 and you have a lot of money, right, because you're an influencer, and then later in your life you go broke, you don't know what's going to happen in life. You go busto, you go broke, and you because veneers are not cheap. How much are veneers? Like 40 grand. How much are veneers? So it cost about $250 to $1,500 per tooth. Okay, so let's say it's $1,000, because you're gonna want to get the best. I can't imagine you'd want to get terrible veneers, right? So you get 1,500 veneers, right? 1,500. You times that by 32 teeth. That's $48,000 on the high end. On the low end, let's say 250 divided by 32. It's $8,000. Okay, so you get this at 18. Your parents buy it for you. Your parents are rich. They buy it for you. Or maybe you're an influencer and you have all this dough. So you buy it for yourself. And then, when you're 10 years later, because 18, 10 years later is 28, you go broke. Or you have a kid. You have a family to take care of now. You don't have $8,000 just sitting around or $48,000 just sitting around. What are you going to do? Your teeth are going to fall out. And what are your teeth going to look like? You're going to walk around like that? Okay.
The alternative to do this, well, you could have orthodontics. I'm no great fan of holding the teeth out of their balance zone for a life, and I think that can cause complications in itself. Orthodontics is great. You can move the teeth into position. I know it's slower. I know it doesn't look as fun while it's occurring, but it's a lot safer than having this done to your teeth. Clearly, I would encourage you to do some mewing to see if you can improve things, but, it's not going to be for everyone, and it's an incredibly tough thing.
This is so freaky. I guess what I will say is that's crazy that you could lose a tooth. I'll say for you to get this, you just have to be in a place where you know that you're financially stable and going to be able to pay that amount again in the future multiple times, because you have to pay it every 10 to 15 years. So it's better to get it later in life than earlier in life. But make sure just in life that you have the money stashed away, because, people think about retirement. You have a limited amount of money during retirement. So if you're 80, are you gonna have money to pay for it when you're 80? I mean, though, I guess I'm not trying to knock anyone that really wants it. Some people, maybe you just really hate your teeth, or maybe it makes you feel better. Find solutions. I just saw a better solution. This thing called Pop On Veneers. Maybe you should try those if you really hate your teeth.
To do, and it's not going to get instant results, and that's, I think, one of the worries I see with these people. They want instant results, and it's almost like they're making publicity out of this extreme event they're going down. But please, if you watch what I do, if you care, please share this. Please share this video with these impressionable young people who want to be influencers, because this is not a good thing to do. We really have to stop this now. It's not a good thing. And think of the long term. You are going to get old. It's not negotiable. And this is your health.
Why doesn't he just call it what it is, veneers? Wow. That is crazy. But glad to have found out about Pop On Veneers. They're about $449, and you can get different colors over your teeth. You can do a payment plan, 4 payments. So there's a Hollywood white, there's natural white, and there's mature tan that you could choose. And I just think this is a better solution, right? To give you prettier teeth for your pictures, but this could probably cause an infection or something. I don't know. Yeah. So I think it's probably a better solution than actually ruining your teeth. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. Peace. We've just launched mintedculture.com, a way for you to engage with all our content across social media. I know you guys are used to seeing brand video pro content, but I have other channels. I have the Kenim O show, which is it's a channel more about relationships, dating, modern culture, all the stuff that you saw me posting on this channel about the red pill, about modern dating, about modern culture, all my cultural essays. I've moved them to that channel. This channel, I'm going to stay focused on having this dynamic discussions about trending topics in media, entertainment, music, etc. So I'm going to keep, and Web3, all of that. So this channel is going to be hyper focused on this, but I've moved all my content about, like I said, all that content is going to go on the Kenim O show. So go follow that channel. And definitely you could go to mintedculture.com, where I'm going to be posting all my videos from all my platforms on that website every single day. Then I also have Stream OVG Business, which is a channel more focused on business, entrepreneurship, making money, personal finances, and business opportunities. So go check that out too. And then, of course, there's Stream OVG about Black history, business, politics, and culture. So all of these different platforms are highlighted on mintedculture.com. So be sure to go check out mintedculture.com.